Show.
Just joining us, we're in the 6th inning, nobody out.
Finishing off what he was doing yesterday.
First delivery to him. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Left fielder looking up into the second deck and gone.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed, power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now it'll be Garrett Hampson. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there, picking up some more as the season goes on.
So now to the plate, the Larish Montero. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Nope. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Nolan Arenado is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Nolan Arenado catches them all. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Jesus Christ.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Second baseman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Tapia is right there, one down. So here is Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now back, first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there to track him down, and that'll end the inning. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Genesis Cabrera comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Chris Owings is at the plate as he watches ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. No balls and a strike to count. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do.
And the center fielder is up to make a catch, and the inning is ready now is Dylan Carlson. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And there's a base hit on the line. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. Albert Pujols. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is popped up.
Drop.
Into foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters. 1. Jay Spry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
So we got him looking there. Elias Diaz goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Garrett Hampson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And there are 2 away now. So now here is Lowrys Montero. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
0-1.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. to 2-2 now.
Hey, like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2 one more time. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Carlson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Gibbons will come on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ryan McMahon is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Fernando Tatis Jr. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Stupid ass hamster.
And a swing and a miss as they got it with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
High in the air out to center field.
Well,
8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go. Digging in will be Ryan McMahon. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Next to stand down is Raimel Tapia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Scott Ober is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 45.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
my hamster's exercising.
Next it'll be Edwin Encarnacion. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Stupid ass.
So next to hit is Dylan Carlson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point.
That's last out.
Waiting on it as Tapia makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 5-2 the final today. Colorado took the lead in the second inning and rode that.